Hello, I am Ishan Kulkarni. Today we learn about blast furnaces. In this video we learn the reaction which is conducted in the blast furnace, the filling operations and product of the blast furnaces in detail. Let's discuss. First we learn the filling operation in detail. This is the stock house, this is the skip car, this is the skip bridge, and this is the hopper. The agglomerated ore and coke is stored in the stock house, and from the stock house to blast furnace, the skip car transport the charge by using the skip bridge path. The skip bridge is provided with a conveyor belt, and this helps to move the skip car from stock house to blast furnace. If the skip car is reached to the hopper of the blast furnace, the skip car pour all the charges in this hopper. This is the coke and this is the agglomerated ore which is poured by skip car in the hopper. This is the hearth. In this hearth there is a wood and oil, and the level of the wood and oil is up to the tears level, and above the tears level there is a coke which is present up to the Bosch level. This is the Bosch level, and this is the charging bell. The charging bell has a conical shape, and due to the motion of the conical bell, the agglomerated ore and coke is charged in the blast furnace, and arrangement of the charge is as: this is the coke, this is the agglomerated ore, this is the coke, and this is the agglomerated ore. The gray color is represented for coke and brown region is represented for agglomerated ore. From this is the hopper, and from this hopper to at this point, this region is nothing but a throat. From this is the uptake, and from uptake to belly, this region is nothing but a stock, and from this point to this point, this is the bell, and from this point to at this point, this is the Bosch, and above the Bosch there is a hearth. After the charging the agglomerated ore and coke, there is a reaction is take place. Let's discuss the overall reaction which is conducted in the blast furnace. Let's start now. First we learn the reaction which is conducted in the zone 1. This zone is nothing but a zone of reduction. The temperature of this zone is 200 to 800 degrees Celsius. In this zone the following reaction is take place. Such reaction is Fe2O3 is reacted with the carbon monoxide and form Fe plus carbon dioxide. The reduction of ferric oxide is not simple. So this reaction is done in the 3 steps. First step is Fe2O3 is converted into Fe3O4 after reacting with carbon monoxide. Fe3O4 is reduced to form Fe, and later FeO is reacted with the carbon monoxide and form iron. These 3 steps I explained now, but in the 4th step, Fe is reacted with the carbon monoxide and again form Fe2O3, and simultaneously there is a decomposition of calcium carbonate and form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Let's discuss the zones and steps which are present in the zone of reduction. Let's discuss in detail. First, we learn the stage 1, and the temperature of this stage 1 is 300 to 500 degrees Celsius, means approximately from this point to nearly this point. At this region there is a reaction is take place. Such reaction is ferric oxide is reacted with the carbon monoxide to form ferroso-ferric oxide and carbon dioxide. Now we discuss the stage 2. This stage 2 is conducted at a 650 degrees Celsius to 750 degrees Celsius, means approximately from this point to nearly this point, and at this region there is a reaction take place. Such reaction is ferroso-ferric oxide, means Fe3O4 is reacted with the carbon monoxide to form FeO and carbon dioxide. Now we discuss the 3rd stage, which is conducted in the zone of reduction. The 3rd stage is conducted at a 700 to 800 degrees Celsius, means from this point to nearly this point. The reaction is take place in stage 3 is as FeO is reacted with the carbon monoxide to form Fe and carbon dioxide. Now we discuss the stage 4. The stage 4 is discussed in the previous slide. Now we discuss the stage 4 again. In the stage 4 there is a decomposition of decomposition of calcium carbonate to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Simultaneously, there is another reaction take place. Such reaction is the iron which is acquired in the stage 3. This iron is reacted again with the carbon monoxide and we acquire ferric oxide and carbon. Now we discuss the zone of heat absorption in detail. The zone of heat absorption is conducted at 800 degrees Celsius to 1200 degrees Celsius, means approximately from this point to nearly this point. Now we discuss the reaction which is conducted in the zone of heat absorption. Such reaction is ferric oxide is reacted with the carbon to form iron plus carbon monoxide, and this reaction is a exothermic reaction. So 1800 kilocalorie heat is evolved. Now we discuss the reaction which is take place in the zone of heat absorption with the reduction of a Fe2O3. Such reaction is CO2 is reacted with the carbon to form carbon monoxide, and this reaction is a endothermic reaction. So 39 kilocalorie heat is evolved. Now we discuss the another reaction which is conducted in the zone of heat absorption. Such reaction is the carbon monoxide is meet to the molten metal and there is a decomposition take place. Such reaction is the carbon monoxide is decomposed to form carbon dioxide and carbon. Now we discuss the reaction which is conducted with the calcium oxide and flux which is present in the molten pig iron. Such reaction is calcium oxide is reacted with the silica to form calcium silicate, and this calcium silicate is nothing but a slag which is float on the molten metal. And at 1200 degrees Celsius, the oxide, such oxides are SO2, P2O5, MnO. These oxides are reduced to form sulfur, phosphorus and manganese after reacting with the carbon. Now we discuss the reactions which is related to the reduction processes. Such reactions are SO2 is reacted with the carbon to form sulfur plus carbon dioxide. The next reaction is P2O5 is reacted with the carbon to form phosphorus plus carbon dioxide. The reaction of a MnO is conducted with the carbon to form Mn and oxygen. This reaction is not mentioned here, sorry about it. Now we discuss the zone of fusion. In this zone of fusion, the temperature of zone of fusion is 1200 to 1500, means from this point to this point. In this zone of fusion, there is a melting of the iron to form pig iron, and there is a melting of the slag which is float on the molten metal in the earth. This is the earth, and in this earth there is a molten metal which is represented by the brown color, and above this molten metal the slag is float on it, and the slag is represented by grey color. The molten metal is removed by tap holes which is provided at the bottom of the earth, and at the top of the earth there is a tap hole. This tap hole remove the slag from the molten metal. Now we discuss the product of the blast furnaces in detail. First product is pig iron. The second product of the blast furnace is the slag, and last is a waste gases. First we discuss the compositions of the pig iron in detail. This is the iron. The amount of the iron in the pig iron is 92 to 95%. Next is a carbon. The amount of the carbon is 2 to 2.5. 2 to 5, not 2.5. Next is a calcium. Amount of calcium is 2.5 to 4.5. Next is a silicon. Amount of silicon is 0.7 to 3%. Next, phosphorus. The amount of phosphorus is 0.5 to 1%. Next element is a sulfur. The amount of sulfur is 0.1 to 0.3%. Next element is a manganese. Amount of manganese is 0.2 to 1%. Now we discuss the slag. This is the product of the blast furnaces. Now we discuss the compositions which are present in the slag. This is the calcium oxide, and amount of the calcium oxide is 40 to 45%. Next is a MgO. The amount of magnesium oxide is 5 to 12%. Next composition is silicate. The amount of silicate is 35 to 40%. Next composition is alumina. The amount of alumina is 12 to 20%. Next composition is FeO. The amount of the FeO is 1 to 2%. Now we discuss the waste gases in detail. This is the carbon monoxide. The amount of carbon monoxide is 20 to 30%. This is the carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide is 40 to 60 percentage, and this is the dust. The amount of dust means density of dust is 7 to 30 gram per mm cube. Thank you for watching this video, and get new updated videos by subscribing my channel and click the bell icon to get new updated video.